For us to understand what is quality, try answering between these two cars, which is a quality car. So out of these two, so since you took Maruti 800, in my slide I didn't have Maruti 800, but I have Tata Nano. So no offense to any of these brands. If any of you are owning this car or any of you are associated with these brands, the intention of putting these two cars in the slide is not to offend any brand. Okay, at the end of the slide you'll understand. You can use your chat screen. Okay, in this case I would request you to use your chat screen. Use your chat screen to tell me between these two cars, which one do you think is a quality car? Okay, no explanation required. You can just give me the name of the brand. Salma, you can, if you can use the chat screen, you can do that. Yeah. Mercedes, okay. Tata Nano, okay, both. I got only 3 answers. How about others?
Sir, I will again repeat the same thing.
No problem. You can use, you can tell that you in the chat screen. I will come to the definition later, but I would like to know people's opinion. Okay. Right. So friends, first, if we understand what is quality, then we will be able to answer this slide much better. Like our friend Srivatsava is saying, what is quality? Is quality a comparison between Tata Nano and Mercedes-Benz? If you ask me, the answer is no. That's not the comparison between Tata Nano and Mercedes-Benz. Quality is always a comparison between what the customers of Tata Nano want and whether Tata Nano is able to deliver that, right? And what Mercedes-Benz customers want and whether Mercedes-Benz was able to deliver that. So if you keep that as a yardstick, then quality means ability to meet customer requirements, right? Quality means your ability to meet customer requirements. If both these cars were able to meet customer requirement, both will be called as a quality car. If both these cars were not able to meet customer requirement, both can be called as not good quality car. So quality is not about comparing what Tata Nano have to offer and what Mercedes-Benz have to offer. It is actually what the customers of Tata Nano want and whether Tata Nano is able to fulfill that, and what customers of Mercedes-Benz want and what they can Mercedes-Benz able to fulfill that. Because if you see the next slide, you will understand quality is, this is how people define quality: meeting customer needs. Crosby says quality means meeting customer needs. Durand says quality means fitness for purpose. That's even more a very powerful statement. What is fitness for purpose? Now, my question to all the participants here is, if you go to a stationery shop and you want to pay 10 rupees or 20 rupees and you want to buy a ballpoint pen, what is the first thing that you do? How do you decide to buy that pen? Or how do you pay and get that pen and walk out of the stationery shop? What do you do? What is the process?
So we check in on the blank paper about the smoothness of the pen.
So basically what you do, yes, perfectly correct. What do? You try to open the pen, try to scribble it and see whether it is writing properly. So by doing this, what are you doing? If you know Durand, what Durand told, if you know or you don't know, that's still fine. But what are you doing? You are applying the concept of Joseph Durand. Joseph Durand says every product or a service have certain needs, certain purpose. With that purpose only a product or a service is being designed. If the product or a service is not able to deliver that purpose, then it's not a good quality product or a service. Am I right? Digital wallet. I think one of our participants here is from a digital wallet industry. Am I right? I think it's Harsha Haridran. Paytm, right? Somebody told you they're from.
No, I think it is Suporshi.
Yeah.
Suposhi, okay, sorry. Suposhi, you are from a digital wallet industry, right? So being part of digital wallet, there are certain reasons why you are actually making use of a product called digital wallet. If it is not able to fulfill that, then that product will disappear from the market. Am I right? When we started, there were a lot of digital wallets, right? Paytm is one such digital wallet. Then you have Google Pay, then you have Phone Pay, then you have various other products. So a customer requires certain things, and these products are designed with certain purpose. And as long as you're able to deliver it, you'll survive. And if you're not able to deliver it, you will not survive. So the quality is not comparing product A versus product B or comparing service provider A with the service provider B. Quality is always comparing what your customer wants and are you able to fulfill it. And that's when you will be relevant in the market. Is that clear, friends, all of you?
Yes.
Yes. So if you are customer facing, this statement makes sense. Customers, when I say customer facing, if your product is going to be made use by a person, then you will be able to satisfy his requirement. But sometimes if you are in an industry where you are supplying components to an automobile manufacturing company, okay, you are supplying components to an automobile manufacturing company. So if you are supplying components to an automobile manufacturing company, that automobile manufacturing company will give you a drawing, which is called the technical drawing, or it is called the engineering drawing or design drawing, whichever name they say. And they will say the part should meet all these requirements. The diameter should be so much, the dimension requirements, all the critical dimensions will have requirements. And then it will say this requirement cannot exceed this, plus or minus, it cannot exceed this. Like that, they will create certain specification requirements. Am I correct, friends? Somebody here from manufacturing.
Yes.
Who's from manufacturing?
From design.
Yeah, Murli is from design.
Yeah.
So Murli, when you design an engineering drawing and you want to outsource it to a supplier, you are very specific about critical parameters. If those dimensional requirements are not meeting, you will reject the entire lot. Am I right? Those
Yes,
lot
correct.
cannot be taken in for assembly. So in all terms, it's very simple. There is certain requirements, and if you don't fulfill those requirements, your product will be called bad product, not good. If it fulfills these requirements, your product will be called as a quality product. So it holds good for both product and service. You should be able to meet the requirements of the customer. Or you should be able to meet the specification requirements. If you don't meet the requirements of the customer, or if you're not able to meet the specification requirements, then your product will be, or your service will be called a product or a service with poor quality. If it meets the requirement, then it's say the product or a service with good quality. Clear, friends? You're all now clear on what do you mean by quality. Quality is always measured from whether your customer needs are taken care or not.